Okay, Coach, we are just west of downtown Denver off of I-25 at Empower Field at Mile High. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between our visitors and the Denver Broncos. A couple of 2-1 teams set to square off, and we're underway here in NFL Week 4. And the Mile High air in full effect as that's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Christian McCaffrey, his fourth touchdown on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Chargers in good field position to start out. 1st and 10 at the 40. Here's Pollard. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Second down, it's Pollard. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. Call it no gain there, and it brings forth a 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down.
Ready? 60 yards.
Titans Ringo. Titans on the Ringo. Titans on the Ringo.
Off play action. Patterson. He's going to look deep for Perriman. Oh, he almost picked it. Nearly a turnover there on their opening drive. And that's a throw he'd like to have back. Now 4th down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Come on, let's go. 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
To throw again on second down. Allen. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
Undercross, 52.
Third down, here's McCaffrey. McCaffrey trying to escape, but he cannot. They get him in the end zone, and that's a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
3.5 to go, first quarter.
Hey, lock it. You got time.
Run for Pollard. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's second and 12.
58, come on. I got it.
Fair.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Get.
They'll run with Pollard. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Sometimes you're aligned perfectly and the play comes to you, and sometimes you got to cover some ground to go make the plays we just saw there.
We saw a great example of perseverance right there on that play.
Got to be careful. They might want to throw one over his head as this game progresses.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10.
80 weapons.
Slam.
Now.
On 3rd down, it's Pollard. And he's going to come up a few yards short of the first. They get him to the ground at the 37. They'll get 6 there on the run, but it brings up 4th down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense, maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about hitting the home run, we're usually thinking about a passing play, aren't we? Something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
53 is the mic. You.
56.
Check.
Alert. Hey, exit.
Mike, 53.
On 2nd and 11 now. Allen, he goes full extension, and he's got it.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 2.
Go.
53 is the mic. 53. Check 53. There we go.
Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw with Allen. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it, and that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all, and let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on 3rd down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a 1st down and change our momentum?
At the 24-yard line.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Chargers 2.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Come on, let's go. Check 43. Kill. Check nickel. Go.
Now Pollard, and the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4. Now 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage. On 3rd down, Pollard. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
At their own 26-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They've got the lead. Last time had to punt it, though. What's the key to this drive?
I think it's leverage.
Leverage.
Big guys up front. You know the motivational speech on the sideline is, guys, give us an opportunity. Protect the passer, create space for our runners, and let's go ahead and get these guys. Low man wins. Let's go do it on this drive.
We'll watch that leverage on this drive. A gain of 6 there on 1st. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's Allen to throw it. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. They'll run with McCaffrey. And some space here. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Now this is an example of breaking down a defense, because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
From midfield, here's Allen. This one caught by Isabella. And he's got this down to the 35. Give him 14 yards there and a Denver 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This is McCaffrey. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Hey, team 6.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 34-yard line.
Mike, 53, Mike.
On 2nd and 9, Allen. And Diggs has it. Room here to run. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Hey, orbit.
53. 53's the mic. 53.
Allen now looks to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target, but it'll be second and goal. He really tried to thread that down the seam.
Yeah, he tried to rip that one, didn't he? But a throw with that velocity, necessary when you're trying to hit a quick hitter like that one. Timing execution has to be perfect. Unfortunately for him, that one fell to the ground.
They'll go again from the 3 here on second and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Broncos push further out in front. CD, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate, and oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. The Charger drive about to get going. So far, they've had 3 drives, 3 punts. Not good.
Not good indeed, because you've got to have something to show for being out on the field. Now, sometimes, if you have a game where neither side has scored, 3 punts isn't a bad thing. But when you're trying to set the pace, get up on top in a game, you've got to show better offense and find a way to put some points on the board.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join, who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
We get slap happy up here sometimes. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10.
Check, 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 check.
It's Brashad Perriman. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On is the Chargers punter now as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. This is taken at the 23. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And the Broncos take over, first down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
53, check 53. Hey, Delta. 46-yard line. Let's go, let's go.
Allen now on first down. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. Now the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now Allen to throw again. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. 23 yards the pickup there. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on first and 10.
We own them. We own them. Let's go, let's go.
And again, it's Allen. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Sheldon Rankins abruptly ends that play with a sack.
Hey, Foxtrot, Foxtrot.
Another try after the first down sack. Allen. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down.
Third down and 16.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
You got nothing. Back 55. Back 55.
Now Allen. It's complete to Diggs. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on fourth down here.
Hey, wahoo! Middle. Come on, baby. Let's see what you got. Check 13. Check 13. Here we go.
Here we go with McCaffrey. And I don't think he got there. He did not. They stop him a yard shy. Christian McCaffrey unable to get to the marker. And the Charger defense stands tall and they get the football back. The Charger drive about to get going. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
Check 50. You're out. You coming, double up. Defense.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Below Nichols. Able to collapse the pocket, get to him, and drop him for a loss of a yard. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call.
You better talk to your boy. I'm going to protect you.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. So we come upon halftime in what's a 12-point game at the break. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Charger drive about to get going. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now. We're at the beginning of first down.
On first down, Patterson looking for Perriman there. He's got him. And they're going to have this way down deep in Denver territory. It's a big one there for the Chargers. 49 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll go with Pollard here on first down. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or two. Here's Pollard again. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Tony Pollard, his 11th touchdown of the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights, and that will get them one closer. A 5-point game now as here comes the kickoff. This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Well, we'll see what the decision is here. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20. Andy Isabella was the intended target.
Yeah, he's just trying to throw this ball into the hole in the zone, but those windows can open and close quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So if the timing's not right, we'll see interceptions like that one right there.
On first down, Pollard slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Gonna run again here with Pollard. Taking it right down Broadway. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Tony Pollard, his second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Chargers have taken the lead. Now the Charger offense will stay on the field as they'll line up to go for the two-point try.
Check 52. Alert flat. Alert. Hard. Check the backer. Check the backer. Ready.
They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the two-point conversion.
14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They're looking to turn things around here. They've been shut down in this third quarter, and that was after a good first half offensively.
And you wonder where it all goes, and it feels like it goes away fast because it takes some time to build up good momentum, great play calling, excellent execution, and then in like a blink of an eye, you're losing the game. How do you get back there again? I'm sure they've talked about it, and they've got a plan. Now can they put it into practice?
The lead gone, now the search to find it again. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Mike, down 80. 53. Mike, hey, tight. Bravo. 53 to Mike. 53. Check it down.
Throwing on first down is Allen. It's complete to Fuller. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, there's times when you see these catches that are made, and we just know the guys playing it are really wishing for college rules. Only need that one foot down instead of 2. It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one going for a gain of 11 and a Bronco first down.
Hey, exit.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
I got it. 53.
On first down, Allen completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Mike, you gonna get this, boy? Understand? You think you gonna get this?
Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. Check 99.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
He has elite instincts from his linebacker spot. He's able to diagnose the run and flies in like a missile to stop that one behind the line of scrimmage.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Hold the look, hold the look.
They'll try to run this one in. And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. Andy Isabella with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Broncos have retaken the lead. Zerline good with a PAT. And that will make this a 4-point game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.